Hey gang. Well, oh my lord. I'm glad I just live a couple of blocks from the football field. Well, actually, I used to do this a lot on Fridays when living with Tyler and, oh, by the way, that's Tyler. And, does that mean you want a double shot?
Orange Crush here.
We're walking up towards this church he attends. Poor guy. I tried to tell him join the Church of Satan. He doesn't want to do it because, okay, we did it one time.
Well, they kept talking about the waste paper basket.
They're trying to join the Church of Atheists. That was a bigger waste of time. Yea to God or does not exist. We're trying to have a good time right now because, well, I'm going to get this uploaded sometime this week, but we found out earlier today an old friend of ours passed away in his sleep. His name is Zach. And, you know, he comes over to the house. I think it's before noon. And honestly, first thing I checked on was like, is it a cop? And I hear somebody talking. I thought it was one of my neighbors. And there's Tyler standing there, and he asked me about, did I hear anything about his passing? I said, no, I don't know a thing. And we found out it was confirmed that he passed away in his sleep last night. And so we've been sharing a lot of memories of Zach, you know, trying to laugh, have a good time, and everything like that. And you know, he was a good friend to both of us. But like a lot of people in life, he had his demons. And you know, it's kind of an unfortunate thing. I mean, the last time I actually saw Zach was around last year, and even though he was having weight issues, he was starting to seem like the old Zach, which was great. And that's something I want to always remember is, you know, I don't want to think about him, you know, the struggles and everything like that. I mean, we've been sharing memories all day, laughing, having a good time, talking about the old Johnny and Joe tapes we used to do. And you know, it still hits pretty hard, you know, because when Reno's grandma passed away, it hit me pretty hard, but I thought to myself, you know what, she lived a very long life. You know, she was here 97 years. You know, she's seen a lot. But for somebody like Zach, who's around Tyler's age,
yeah, who's just like, a little older than I was,
it's just a darn shame that it happened, but you hate to hear something like that happening. You know, somebody's on the verge of getting cleaned up, getting their life straightened out and everything like that, and then you hear about this and you're just like, oh God, no. That's so to Zach, we're gonna miss you, man.
Yep.
And but I'm gonna keep sharing and keep memories alive of you doing all the crazy stuff you did, which please, you gotta share one with them. Now he's drawing a blank. We're talking all day about all the crazy stuff he did.
You want the $15 fine?
Either any one of them you want to share with him real quick, because I mean, all I can share with them about Zach is doing Johnny and Joe, and I'm like, no, some of that stuff might be offensive.
Oh, what was that, like 6th grade, maybe 6th grade, 7th grade, something like that at middle school. We're actually passing by the middle school, actually.
Yeah. There it is.
They were teaching us how to use checkbooks, and we would get like money, and they would, you know, instead of a demerit, you would be fined X amount of money for whatever.
Right.
And at the end of like the semester, if you had enough money in your thing, you got a prize thing, like a trip somewhere, or pizza party, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
And there was like a love-hate relationship with the reading teacher, Mrs. Robinson.
And here's to you,
yeah,
Mrs. Robinson.
But well, this one day, the bell's already rung. Zach's not in class. It was like one of the few classes me and him still had together. Okay. And he's standing at the doorway, and like everybody turns around and looks, and we're because he's late, and he's like puts his finger up and shh. I kid you not, he dropped to the ground in the hallway and like army crawl, like where they're on the ground crawling, from inside the build into the classroom, all the way around the classroom, because his desk was like in the middle of the center, literally dead center. So he's going up and around half the classroom, crawling on his ground like an army dude under bungees, and then gets to his desk, stands up, puts his hands up in victory, celebrating, and Miss Robson, the whole time, she's got her back to everybody, writing on the board, without missing a beat. As soon as Zach is celebrating, that'll be $15 fine, Mr. Wilkins. And then he just his celebratory just ended into like soundless mouthing and complaints and everything. Why he thought he could get away by army crawling across the school, I have no idea. But that was
okay. You got to tell him about last day of school prank.
Oh, because I was going from being in a public school to being homeschooled. Well, so my last year of public school was gonna be 8th grade. So Zach wanted to make it special. He didn't do this, thankfully, but he kept threatening that on the last day of the school year, he was going to show up at school in a trench coat, rip it off, and streak down the hallway screaming, "Save the world! Save the world!" Again, thank God he didn't do that.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm telling you, Zach was just, because of him, I wonder for a long, because Zach would show up at the house quite often, and he would just spout off this stuff. You're kind of wondering, like, did he get that from somewhere? Or did he make it up himself? Because he was good about making up a lot of crazy stuff off the top of his head. Yeah. And one of the things I remember the most, I don't know why it popped into my head all of a sudden, but it's like, one thing he did one time, comes over to the house, and he starts singing. I take a whiskey drink, I take a something to drink, and when I have to pee, I use the kitchen sink. And we're like, not at this house, you're not. And I realized, like, months later, he got that from Homer Simpson, singing Chumbawamba, and I went, oh my God.
I can't believe we didn't realize or mention this earlier when all the reminiscing we've done. It's because of Zach we even met.
Yeah.
when Cindy was chasing after me, Joe, and Zach with a freaking bamboo kendo stick thing. We took off running from her. Sean didn't live that far away from her. Or Doc, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He didn't live that far away from where we were hanging out at. And poor Joe trips. And like any movie, you leave the dead man behind. We took off. We left him behind. And Zach's all, oh, come on, Tyler, follow me. I know where we can hide out. So I'm following him. We go running into Sean, Doc, whatever's house. And he's just screaming, help, help, there's this crazy chick after me. And I started growing my hair out around this time.
Yeah.
And Zach goes running through. And then Sean, who doesn't know me at all,
no,
sees me come running through and is like, is this the crazy chick?
All I saw was hair go by. Long curly hair going by. He goes like, is that her? He goes like, no, it's my friend Tyler. And I'm like, well, where is she? And then when you guys said who it was, I think I kind of knew her at the time. I'm like, oh my God, go hide somewhere. If she shows up, I'm like, I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, so we stayed there. We hid there at Sean's for a little while before we went back to see if we could save Joe. So yeah, that's how me and Doc met, was because Zach was like, let's hide out at Sean's. Okay, you lead the way, buddy.
Leave him, he's dead weight.
Pretty much.
Oh my God. Well, I want to say it's a sad day, but you know what? We just keep sharing these crazy memories, and yeah. I don't know if either one of us is going to be invited to the funeral. Kind of doubt it. But if we were, that'd be a bad idea, because I'm too afraid that one of us would pants him at his own funeral. Zach Wilkins died, natural causes. My face hurts. Has nothing to do with Zach. We're just referencing King of the Hill. The best episode ever. I'm sorry. I freaking love that episode.
Well, if we pants him, he can go past the pearly gates, scream and save the animals.
I'm gonna edit that part out.
Don't you dare.
Okay. So we're not too far from the church, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. And Zach, I miss you, bro, and I really hope you're in a better place, because here it's not that great, and you know, I know you're in a better place, you know, and you're there with your family and hanging out. And I swear to God, if you do that, run through the pearly gates naked, it's gonna save the whale. And I'm like, you know what? Just put me in hell, because I can't put up with this. I'd laugh. So yeah, Zach, we're gonna miss you, man. You're the third friend I lost this year so far, and it sucks, but you're not suffering anymore. You're doing, you know, I'm sure you're doing fine, doing great, and I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to think of something without trying to be too sad, you know.
I know.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. So yeah, it's going on long. So I'll try and do the outro next video. But
R.I.P. Zach. Best friend since second day of kindergarten. I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
So y'all take care of yourselves, and you know, just if you can't keep your friends around, keep them in your heart.
True that.
I'll see you guys next time. Till we do this again, as always, stay strong, rock on. I'll see you someday, Zach. Well, we both will. Unless, you know, he winds up going to you know where.